really doing whatever he wanted in that fight. You know, he was just rocking up through the entire enemy team, timber chaining around, whirling deathing up. You know, with 4 strength heroes on the enemy team, this Timbersaw is going to feel like a god inside these team fights. Yeah. Yeah, you can do. Meanwhile, Fenji Iceberg trying to look for the kill, but with Limp in the neighborhood, it doesn't feel that tempting. And now that comes out from Nico, baby. Nico's only on about 50% HP though, so really not tempting for him to go in for anything more than a dagger. But his team is behind him, and Limp's now going to find himself an Invis rune, which is going to be a nice bottle refill for himself as well. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. So, you know, I like that Navi tried to play with their timings and tried to just kind of barrel down on Alliance. I like that also, like, when it didn't work, they're not stubborn. They're not trying to, like, continuously run at Alliance because they believe that they're stronger at that point. They're saying, well, actually, there's an easier way for us to take this. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's going to get brought down very, very quickly by Alliance. Nice little strike squad coming through for the bounty rune. Just catching out General, being a greedy, greedy boy. Yeah, gonna be tough. Well, B-Tune, Roger tapping away at this top tower. They've got themselves a catapult. And they've got themselves an angry, angry Sven. And this tower shall fall.
Radiant's middle tower
feeling pretty good now, starting to open up the map just a little bit further. But PA, she has hit the Battle Fury timing. This is a scary part, so Nika Baby going to be farming up. She's going to be looking for a Deso. After she gets her Deso, is that fight o'clock for her?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, he's going to fly forced up about the supernova in the middle lane unless he dies there. That is not a trade he was happy to make, but nice force out from Alliance. An immediate smoke from them as well, just looking to take advantage of this cooldown now being on, and they want to make some plays on this map. Yeah, bye Io. See ya, buddy. They do. B-Tune on the run.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, fears nothing, jump in and toss back from Handskin onto General. General in some trouble, and more of those kisses will finish him off from overhead. The artillery has arrived, and that's going to force back Na'Vi. S4 though, he's not done. He's in their faces right now, saying, hey, you want me? Come get me. I know that you don't have the meat. Meanwhile, Limp's going to finish off this middle tower with this double damage rune, should be able to do so easily. And now Alliance move down to bottom. They're looking for Iceberg. It just doesn't stop. This movement's from Iceberg just sweeping through the enemy side of the map from Alliance. And now they're getting on top of this Lena. Lena trying to move around, but the toss gets caught. Roger comes in with the heal, trying to keep her alive. This seems like a desperate effort. TP away, cancelled out by the avalanche. Iceberg will fall. Roger moves to the trees, goes for the TP, successful in doing so. But Alliance still find themselves another big, big kill here. This is a series of pretty cataclysmic events from Na'Vi, as they seem to have just let this game slip between their fingers. Yeah, and another point I wanted to come back to here is that, like, this Tiny's had such a good game because of this Timbersaw pick. S4 is allowed to just play alone. Yeah, he's not having, like, he's not top of net worth. He could be. If Alliance wanted to play in a certain way, they could have let S4 just get all the farm in the bottom lane. Hanskin could have played, like, a really supportive 4. But you know this team, you know, S4 is a team player, and he says, hey, I think the highest chance for us to get victory here is for me to utilize my hero's strength to give Hanskin the space as well. We'll both be strong. Our team all together is going to be so much stronger because of that. And now my Tiny Blink's going to run around the map with me and we'll kill people together. And our team's going to be very happy. That is the Alliance way, folks. And it's working.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
If they thought the catch was bad before with a Tiny Blink, it's about to get a whole lot worse as they pick up the Aghanims on the Snapfire. Ding dong, Snapfire Airlines is open for business. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times. That is not what they say on flights. Suddenly realize.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Yep. I love how they played this as well, Alliance, is that they haven't just said, oh, well, we'll get the death so then we'll go fight because our PA can farm so quickly. But actually, they don't want to waste any time. They get the Blink Dagger on the Tiny, and they know that that's their strength. They know that that's a point where they can actually start looking for kills. And when they find one, they want to get the other one whilst there's still some cooldowns going. You know, this all came from the egg, and now the toss in beautifully done onto Roger. Roger being brought down. Now they see V-Tune. Slightly harder fish to fry, but they're going to try and do it. One of those kids is coming through, utilizing the clumsy net at the same time, but the BKB popped from V-Tune, turning it around and forcing Alliance back. But they still want to take control of this high ground area. The Avalanche misses from Hanskin, but still they will bully back Na'Vi again here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, it is indeed. Oh, okay.
Radiant are strong. Let it burn.
What have we here? Invisibility.
Yeah, this pacing as well. Again, you know, they're already inside. They don't even have the Deso yet. They're already inside the pit, though, trying to make it happen, trying to make it go as quickly as possible. Deso now arriving on the courier, and they know they've got the sustain to be able to start doing this early, but Na'Vi are on the way. They do have these ultimates ready to go. This is going to be a tough fight to take, but Hanskin's going to start things off. Arena does come down, though. They managed to get S4. They'll throw in. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming down. General, he might actually drop here as a tiny projectile flies on through. Down comes a supernova, but they've TP'd the stone away. They want to get him to safety, and that's going to leave always want to fly for dead. The Sven might be coming back in. It's Iceberg here, but that just feels like maybe it's not going to happen. I don't know. A buyback from General. They're going to bring back the Mars. Meanwhile, Sven comes into the front line. TPing across to help out Melina. Hanskin pretty low here, but they jump Melina. This Phantom Assassin is completely unchecked as General going to go down to Lil Shredder. No, he's not. Just survived. Nico Baby jumps across over towards Roger, but V2's defending him with his life. He's got that tanky walk right up, so he's pretty invincible right now, but Roger's getting targeted by Nico Baby as he gets himself the triple line. The support kills have come in thick and fast for Nico Baby. That leaves V2 completely alone. There are no more resources coming its way, and he will die as well. Alliance take the fight with relative ease. They did manage to finish off the Timbersaw inside that engagement, but that still wasn't enough now as Nico Baby is just so damn farmed.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Good.
We're sort of fly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Come on. Icarus Dive Aegis steal, let's go. Ah, it's on cooldown.
Has fallen to the dire.
Nothing to go for anyway. That was interesting. A toss sends a fly in, but they'll bring down always want to fly regardless. They are not done. They're looking for Iceberg. They want the Lina. The Fiery Lady will die to the swords off S4. Well, the blades, as they cut down Iceberg, hero after hero. Na'Vi have completely let this game slip out of their hands. Like, this has really been some sloppy game from them. But, I mean, the pressure from Alliance has caused this. They have just been all up in Na'Vi's face from the get-go, and they are not letting this go either. General at bottom lane. How dare you? How dare you push our tower, General? Get over here, kid. And they get on top of him. Bulwark's only going to help him so much. Throw him around the back. Stab him in the back. That's going to be another hero going down. Oh, why is there an IO here? Oh, no.
Are fortified.
Yep, just patiently waiting for his next kill. Yeah, that's a face of a killer right there. Hey, Roger, how's it going? Bye-bye now. Jesus. Whew. Some nightmares. They jump the Phoenix over here. Always want to fly, won't get away. Oh, you know, there's always that caster's rule, isn't there? When you're casting always want to fly, you get one per series, and I think it's time in game 1 to use it. Always want to die, am I right, guys? There we go. I think I might have to make it once per tournament, to be honest. It's a very bad joke. It doesn't have legs. I mean, it was lame from the start, let's be honest. It's some low-hanging fruit. Hanskin jumping in, tossing back Melina. She's going to throw it into the arms of Nico Baby, who embraces her with her swords. Another hero dead, and they'll take down the tower. I'm starting to feel it. There's not much left in the tank for Na'Vi. This team, that's it. That's some insights right there, folks. Yeah. That's it.
Alliance.
Yeah.
Navi's turn Alliance's turn to pick.
Elena. They did indeed.
Seconds. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that could be, that could certainly be quite scary, that's for sure. Iceberg Storm, his favorite. It's a monstrous thing from that hero. Yeah, he's got to break it down, get into that mind palace of his, and really have a think about what they want to do in this draft, considering the bans which have come out already. The options are on the table. Which direction do you want to take it in, sir? What would you like to see?
Navi's turn to pick.
Slada.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Alliance's turn to
I imagine so. And it opens up for the PA as well, so Navi are forced to take it out of their hands. Ten seconds remaining. 5 Yep,
seconds.
that seems to be the game. Take that hero, get them crits, smack some fools. Yeah. No.
Navi's turn to pick.
Yep, going back in with the Snapfire. It's clearly a favoured hero of theirs, and now Na'Vi will take up the Chen as well. So they get their PA Chen opening, Meanwhile Alliance with the Slardar Snap. I do like Slardar Snap. I think it's pretty strong. The two heroes synergize together quite nicely.
Navi's turn to ban.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bonkers.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I mean, PA is not like... Yeah, she's not like a super tanky hero. She doesn't tend to build that much tankiness, so when you do get that MKB and that huge burst damage from the Sapphire, it can really catch you off guard, so you're going to have to think about that and try and adjust accordingly if that does get into that situation for the side of Na'Vi. Mm-hmm.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
there was someone, wasn't there? Yeah, that was a long time ago. You're stretching my memory here, Theban, but yeah. Dude, I can barely remember what I did 5 minutes ago. I don't remember the last game at this point. Dota has fried me.
Navi's turn to ban.
Well, you know. Nice. Well remembered.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Alliance's turn to ban.
Sniper mid, yeah. No. Well, you know, we could. Get yourself a Dragon Lance, bait out the PA. Get yourself a... that's what I want to see. Silver Edge Dragon Lance Sniper. Let's go.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, but if you're invisible, you're invincible.
Turn to ban.
In my experience.
Navi's turn to pick.
Uh-oh. I was there once, you know. God, well, I recalibrated in 2K like 2 years ago or something. It was really weird. I calibrated as a Crusader for some reason, and like I went on like a 20-game win streak or something. Cause like I don't know why I went down there. I think I did really bad in my calibration games, but yeah, no, invisible was invincibility, quite literally. I'm 4.5 right now, you know, humble 4.5. I nearly broke Divine, and then I stopped playing because I was like 1 game away, and I was like,
10 seconds remaining.
I feel like I've. It's alright. It's alright.
5 seconds remaining.
Casters don't need to know anything anyway. At least play-by-play casters. We just see spell, say spell. Cover my weaknesses. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Yep. It's just like lounging around, drinking pina coladas. Anyways, we got a Rubik and an Undying coming out for Na'Vi and Alliance here. So the Rubik, pretty good pickup into these actually. I quite like it. You got yourself the lift, you got yourself the, more importantly, that long range cancel along with the spell steals as well. You can always steal more of his kisses if you see him, and yeah, quite like it.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. They are. They don't have any strength there, so they're like, oh, don't want to play against that again. That was scary.
Alliance's turn to pick.
Void incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, definitely.
Alliance's turn to ban. Drow Ranger.
I want to talk about this Drow. They've picked Drow into Void Spirit and PA. What's up with this?
5 seconds remaining.
Mm-hmm.
Na'Vi's turn to ban. Alliance's turn to ban.
Yeah. That's going to be tough. Alrighty, well, we'll see what avenue they decide to go for next, but I mean, I do like that she's like, you know, a natural Hurricane Pike builder, and the precision arrows go through the evasion, you know, that's nice little things which make this matchup not as bad as it perhaps should be. Also, they've got a lot of defense here on the side of Alliance. They've got a Undying, which is going to mean that if PA does want to dive on top of this Drow, she's going to find herself covered with zombies, and of course you've got both the Snapfire and Slardar, which do have the ability to kind of save the Drow in one way or another, whether it's by stunning or cookieing or offering defensive spells her way. So yeah, I do want to see them get a support on Alliance. Position 4, I kind of want to see something a bit more utility focused. Who's going to build that maybe medallion, force staff, that kind of thing. Cover those bases for this team, because I feel like that's what the Drow really needs to. Solar Crest and force staff would be really strong for Alliance this game. Hmm.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
Alliance's turn to pick.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, DP. I like doing that as well. There's some of the fun heroes which they like to rock out. Yeah.
5 seconds remaining. Na'Vi's turn to pick.
Earth Spirit.
Alrighty, so they go for the pulse for Earth Spirit, and Snapfire will be mid. Yeah, for Alliance, that makes a lot of sense. Yes, mid. Nah. Yeah, me too.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Zeus.
Choose your hero.
Ooh, Iceberg Zeus. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That. Yeah, completely agree. It's nice. I like Iceberg Zeus as well. You know, this is one of my favorite Zeus players. This guy can just play either really aggressively, really greedily. Whatever his team needs, he is going to do for them. And I imagine this game we're probably going to see some pretty high octane Zeus as he makes some space for V-Tune. So I'm definitely looking to see that and see if he can make some plays. But you know, Alliance of Draft isn't all bad. I'm a little bit worried about this Drow now with the Zeus and the PA and the Void Spirit. These are 3 heroes which do very well traditionally against Drow. She's got to work cut out for her, but it is Nico Baby. You know, if there's anyone you want to be in a tough situation on the side of Alliance, it is Nico Baby, because you know he'll come through for you. All in all, these drafts, I think I'm leaning to the side of Na'Vi a little tiny bit, but again, I think it's quite even. What you saying, Steven?
Prepare for battle.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's get into it. Game number 2 in this best of 3 series here in the upper bracket of the OGA Dota pit. It is Na'Vi versus Alliance. Who's going to take a second game? Well, let's find out. So we're going to have always want to fly, landing at the FNG. They're making some eyes with each other up at top as General sits stationary on the hill. He's at bottom, yeah.
30 seconds to battle.
That sounds strong. Yeah, that sounds strong. Although it doesn't... Yeah, is Blur enough to counter out Slithering Crush then? Sorry, the Bash. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Vichine will be able to just sit in the jungle. And I can't see Iceberg having a particularly difficult time at mid against this Snapfire. I mean, we'll see what Limp's able to do against him. Wow, no hesitation there at all. Alrighty, well, they can probably make the movement as General always want to fly. Getting on top of S4, just throwing a couple of spells his way, giving him a bit of harassment.
Discreetly.
Yeah, that's true enough. They've got that ace in the hole with the Chen, so playing into lanes is kind of always difficult when that's the case. Well, General's going to make his way down to the bottom lane, and I imagine... Do they bother TPing Nico top, or they're just going to stay with this tri lane and try and pressure Void Spirit? Yeah.
I sense distortions in the void.
Okie dokie. Yeah, we're not going to see the dreamy S4 game as we saw last game around. This Stardust probably going to be getting a pretty late timing on his Blink Dagger, but hopefully the rest of the heroes will make up for it. Dota is not a game about winning 3 lanes. If you try and win 3 lanes, then you're probably going to struggle. Got to win 2. So that's how you play the maths. Yep. Meanwhile, a couple of arrows being thrown at bottom, along with the decay. Hanskin wrapping around as well. General, a tricky old Tiger to bring down here, especially as he hits level 2, gets to dissimulate. Nice movements through, just walking into the creep wave when he knows he's about to hit that level 2, just to keep himself nice and safe. But the roll still connects. Uh-oh, General could be in some trouble. Pops the Fairy Fire, has himself 4 stick charges as well as he walks into the neutrals, and they will deny him handily. Great deny from General. No first blood today.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Definitely. Yeah, he does. He does studying, and he always has these little ideas which you see apparent in his gameplay on how to get the best of the enemy team, which is fun to study, fun to watch. Iceberg at mid could be in some trouble. Hanskin's wrapping in. They don't actually see him though. He plays the trees beautifully. Is it going to make a difference though as Hanskin connects with the roll? Limp's there with the cookie. Body blocks coming across from Hanskin, and the scatter blast will put an end to Iceberg. And that will be our first blood. And that is a huge first blood of that as well. Nope, that's too brutal. So yeah, he's going to really have to play on the back foot now. One thing else I want to mention here is that S4 has 15 last hits when General only has 10. Keep in mind, this is General who's getting tri-laned. And yeah, I mean, this is S4 doing much better than him and just kind of chilling by himself. I mean, sorry, General has the support. He has the Chen, but Chen's really not been helping him. He's been roaming around the jungle and kind of just leaving him to his own devices.
Better not fall off.
True. about undying. He's living a dangerous life here. Oh, tries to go for the 0 creep soul rip, which doesn't work, but General's still gonna... Pops the resonant pulse, pops the stick, doesn't have enough mana for the dissimulate. FNG could actually be the one in trouble as he pops the south, turns around with the decay, with the right clicks. These guys just brawling, and they're gonna walk away from each other. That's gonna be that. How disappointing. Yeah.
Ouchie.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Jesus. That is that was some goofy stuff going on in the jungle. Just two boys just kind of going at it, you know, sleeves rolled up, taking shots at one another for whatever reason. There it is. There it is. Hanskin going to help out with the roll in and the Monomer's Kisses to set up for Limp to easily get the kill onto Iceberg. And yeah, the tilt tips coming through. That's why you got to go for the sponge strat. What you do is every single pub, you just like act really toxic, get like super angry, even though you're actually a super chill person, and then the enemy team tip you instead of your more fragile teammates, and you know that you're never going to tilt, so it's fine. You know, that's the big brain play for any new players. Yeah, be as toxic as you physically can in pubs. Trust me. Thank you. Yeah, we're nearly 12 months in. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. Had to one day. Meanwhile, S4 still chilling in the top lane. Doing great up here, though, honestly. Like, he's completely by himself, and this fishy is fine. He's got himself 28-1 general, unfortunately, only at 12-1 after a couple of his... I mean, he spent most of his game just running away from FNG. Does not feel good for him at all. Roger has made his way up to top. Oh. Yeah, that said, Roger's wrapping in. They have killed Iceberg again in the middle lane, though, and down at bottom, General has to run away. S4 on the run. Roger trying to run him down, doesn't have the ability to do so. These two supports just don't really offer any kill threat whatsoever. Even if they're roaming around together, there's just nothing they can do. And S4's just allowed to run away from the lane, which is kind of bad when you're losing your middle lane tower, you're losing your middle lane hero. You have to run away on your Void Spirit as well. Like, this is really not looking good for Na'Vi this laning phase.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
TP's back to mid. Hanskin is ready, though. He actually tanks up the roll, but Limp's going in with one of his kisses all the same. And Iceberg trying to run towards Limp, running towards the fire, and S4 is here instead. Right-click's coming through, but no, beautiful Resonant Pulse comes out from General, redirects the cookie of all things, and now Iceberg, he's looking for the turnaround. He wants to bring down the Earth Spirit. Hanskin pretty low, rolls himself away. Iceberg really wants this Lightning Bolt, will not find it, gets the water instead, but still a happy boy as Lightning Mario survives the engagement. And, well, I mean, they do still lose their Void Spirit, but it's something. It's something. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack.
All things considered, it's looking pretty good for Alliance in this game too. 0-4 is the scoreline, a 1k gold advantage. Swapping over some net worth, we'll see Limp is chilling at the top along with V-Tune, but close behind is Nico Baby on this drown. Wondering what the play is going to be. Nico Baby just throwing a couple of arrows in towards the Void Spirit. You dare come to this lane, sir? Get out, you fiend. But both carries have taken their opposing tier 1 towers. I'm fully expecting a Blink Dagger on Nico Baby, by the way. I reckon his build's going to be probably Hurricane Pike. Maybe not straight into the Blink, maybe goes Manta first, but definitely the Blink sooner. Na'Vi looking like they want to make a play on somebody here. FNG might be the one who tanks this gank, which I think is okay. Yeah, they're going to lose the Undying very, very quickly here. But, bounty achieved, Nico Baby safe. That's worth. Oh, no. Oh, they need to defend this with all they've got. Luckily, the PA doesn't have Battle Fury, yes. There's no way for actually to bring down this stat, but... yeah, don't put that idea in this frog's head. You might be listening. Not for anybody else in the game, or the game in general. Meanwhile, always want to fly. He's basically just sitting here waiting for death in the middle lane as he's kind of, yeah, bye-bye. See ya. He was just trying to be an XP sponge. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, though, they're going on to Nico Baby. They're going to be able to bring him down. The magic damage between these two heroes is way too much for Nico to deal with, and he will drop. Iceberg actually TPing into the middle lane. This man fears nothing as he throws down the lightning bolts, just whittling away at the HP of these Alliance heroes as they try to bring down this tower, but won't be able to do so. They're scared away by the Zeus. Mm-hmm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I love this.
Most learned folks have the common sense to leave me be.
Yeah, there's just some casual kills going on. And then don't worry about Limp killing always want to fly again, just popping some fools across the map. He's heading for a very, very quick Aghanim Scepter, by the way. Oh, Slardar, yeah, he doesn't have Blink, so yeah. Yeah, this is...
Dire are scanning.
FNG, you greedy boy. Yeah, Nico Baby taking his time over this. He's actually giving up. Dear, that's a big waste of time for Nico Baby. Yeah, it's a big waste of time from him. Not gonna be too happy about that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
With power treads, that's scary, yeah. That is very scary. Jesus.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm fairly sure this might be a record Aghanim's timing though, like for Snapfires. 12 minutes 40 seconds was roughly the time which Limp got that. Like, I don't know if we've got any analysts in the chat, but someone get on that Dota and check that out, because that was extremely quick from Limp. That was Zeus. Yeah, because Zeus was jungling. Oh, and there it is. Ruben gets caught out by it, always want to fly, meets the wrath of the Gobble Up as a creep flies into his face, burns him up and kills him off. We're not ready for that, were you? Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is
Yeah,
under
poor
attack.
old always want to fly. Just wants to absorb some XP at mid, please, sir. I just want some levels. Stop killing me.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah.
is falling. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Houndskin in no man's land right now, Jesus. Beaching, luckily just kind of walking past the Earth Spirit. They might be setting up for something, but Snapfire's pretty far away, so no longer. From here, maybe. Let's see it. As the science is down onto V-Tune, here come those kisses. Over and ahead, they will kill off FNG, but they just phantom strike away. V-Tune's just going to let himself fall. Meanwhile, always want to fly, also in some trouble. Once again, getting but the magnetizer's onto him. Lim wants a kill, will not find it. It'll go to FNG, actually. Meanwhile, up in the top lane, they're going to get a retribution kill onto S4 at the very least, so Na'Vi scrape up something from the floor, but they're not going to be too happy about how the last couple of minutes have gone for them. Losing their PA is for sure not what they want, just as she picks up. Oh no, another hero! What is happening? Oh, Alliance, they are doing exactly what they did in last game and just finding some timings, finding some kills, using this Snapfire along with some aggressive support to just go and make a whole bunch of plays. And now Snapfire jumping in for that bounty rune right into the face of this Void Spirit. Void Spirit, though, gonna pop a couple of spells in their direction. Always will fly, trying to chase down Limp, has himself that Scatter Blast, wants to get in range for it and get the slow off. Can't quite do so. Limp just kind of slowly walking away. Only Brown Boost, but enough to get him out of danger. They just get the kill onto the Earth Spirit, and the Snapfire will get away.
I'll take that.
This should make my life easier.
True. That is far and away the biggest steal of the game, other than maybe Tombstone, but even then, you're running a Drow and you're running a Snapfire. Stealing Tombstone's not going to be the best thing in the world, I don't think. Yeah, Corrosive Haze is it.
Double damage.
Oh dear, Ribbit! There comes the Scatter Blast to finish the job.
Gross incompetence on your part.
Yeah, someone... Yeah, it kind of feels like we've left the VCR on repeat today. But look what Drow's got queued up next. She's actually not even going for the Manta, just straight up Dragon Lance, Yasha, Blink. Like, budget items, budget damage. Doesn't really feel like she needs the Heaven Cover just... Yeah, sorry, but General jumping in here. They're getting on top of this Earth Spirit, and he's going to actually get killed. However, Alliance maybe looking for a response. They've got that high ground Tombstone down. This could be really good. And in come the kisses over on top. See you later, Roger. Though actually it turns their attention towards Void Spirit. The rest of the team deal with Roger that gets taken down by the Drow. Moving in towards Always Want to Fly. He falls as well. General's the next target. S4 on top as this time comes flying through the fight. No animation apparently for the Flesh Golem. He just kind of T-poses through the engagement, lands on top of General, and they get themselves another kill. Like a replay of that one if possible. That was hilarious. It really is, yeah. Wait, I want to watch it again. It's just the way it didn't like have any flailing animation. It just kind of like statically flew in. Oh, that's a juicy one. Here we go, here we go. What was that? He just didn't animate, he just T-posed his way on top of him. Oh, that was some artistic stuff from Alliance, but yeah, I mean, perfect Tombstone. FNG just realizing that if he can get in, drop down that Tombstone, and they can actually go for that fight, because it looked like they were backing away. FNG was like, maybe it's worth me trying this. Pops his hood, jumps in, gets it off, and then all of a sudden they're like, alrighty, we got a show on our hands. And they rip them apart. Na'Vi losing yet another engagement. Briefly. Yep, rinse and repeat of game one for them. They just want to keep these kills coming and utilizing the fact that they've got all this gold coming in from the kills and all this pressure. They just want to keep it going. But Na'Vi, you know, they've... Yeah. They also have... No. You also have Zeus, who offers ridiculously good high ground defense as well. So this game won't be ending nearly as quickly. You know, there's still lots of hope left in the game for Na'Vi. In fact, not even close to over. Yeah, this is massive. of Vision as well, jumping in. Look at the damage. They absolutely shred S4 and Nico, baby. Oh my god, they're gone. They are just gone. 3 heroes deleted from existence. Roshan into the hands of Na'Vi. Alliance were not ready for that in the slightest. Oh. Wow.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty.
My thrift rewarded.
Yeah, man. Zeus from across the map just doing so much damage. The Void Spirit just slams his face into the keyboard and nukes them all down. Wow. That was an absolute smashing for Alliance. Okay, Na'Vi, they've woken up. They're here to play some Dota, folks. And they have just arrived into the series. Let's see what they can do.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alliance getting on top of Iceberg here, but unfortunately Nico baby's been jumped already. S4 trying to finish off Iceberg, but he's got a whole team coming over. They're going to throw in the creep and the Gobble up to try and bring down the Zeus, but it doesn't actually land. He's actually going to be able to get himself away on Izzy. Handskin rolling through as well. FNG all onto the Zeus right now, and they will be able to finish the job. Limp's actually got himself a BKB, interestingly. That's not going to help him much as Vichun comes through, gets on top of FNG. The big heels coming out across though as Vichun gets a Carinthos put on top of him. Doesn't really care though. He does not. Another hero going down to him as he brings down FNG, moving across now to S4. S4 turning around with the stun. Handskin with the roll-in as well. Always want to fly, steals the roll-in, jumps back on top of them, a dagger across, but he's got the BKB off just in time. Dodges the stun from the cookie, keeps on rampaging through this engagement, takes down S4. Handskin on the run. General is chasing. Will they be able to find him? He's got the roll to get himself back to the high ground and will be okay. But man, that is another big win for Na'Vi as they take down the Drown, find a bunch of kills afterwards. Yes, they lost their Zeus, but that is absolutely fine by them.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
FNG, bye-bye, Mr. Zombie. He's going to get taken down. Meanwhile, one of his kisses coming on over the top, doing a decent amount of work here as they'll be able to kill off always want to fly. And on the cliff as well, they found General. They're going to be able to take him down also. But Zeus doing a bit of work from the backlines, but it doesn't really matter. Alliance have already taken this fight. They get themselves a bit of the map back.
This should make my life easier.
No, you do not. Those zombies are scary boys. You don't want to get those slows coming out, especially with the Drow in the game. She will take full advantage of that and the Vision as well. So... yeah, you let this kid farm and he will do just that. Alliance, they try to put the pressure on, well, able to do so, and now they're paying the consequences, and S4 is walking into his absolute execution here.
You'll not see beyond the venom.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Gonna have nightmares about this. And now down to the bottom lane. They're gonna take down that tier 1 tower. They don't have the creeps, so they don't need them. It's a tier 1. Who cares about creeps? Iceberg's gonna go and do the dutiful word and take down this bottom. He's actually bought himself a blink dagger, which I love, by the way. I love this blink Zeus.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's middle tower is under
They want to go with his Thunder God's Wrath along with the Nimbus. In fact, he just pops it straight off the bat as he walks into Fountain to try and give them vision, to try and make the catch. The roll actually connects from Handskin. Handskin seems like he's giving his life to get Nick Baby. Oh my god, that was close to the Nimbus. He does just about finish off the TP. And it's going to be Alliance get themselves away. So that's a Thunder Gods and a smoke wasted from Na'Vi. It's a pretty costly miss from them. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're looking for V-Tune. They might have just found her. She does have the H. It just runs out. This isn't a good timing. She's actually going to pop the BKB, try and turn it around and give us team space to get into this engagement. Limp and as they need to stay away because they're up pretty low. A roll across from Handskin. Going to look to re-engage here, but he's going to get lifted up and held in place. But now come the kisses over on top. Maybe they can get the first kill and they will be able to drop Always Wanna Fly as they look for more, but he's going to get his head cleaned off by V-Tune. Great stomp in from S4, allowing Nico Baby to do all the damage in his team fight. He needs to just drop a little bit more. General gets on top from though, countering out his damage and doing a lot in response to Nico Baby, but now he needs to get himself way dissimulate. He's not done. General trying to stay on top of the Drowse. Lightning bolts come through as well, but Zeus can't offer much more than this. He's got a Nimbus not available right now as Limp. Popping BKB, turning around. FNG in some trouble as Always Wanna Fly, gets a vision on him, heals himself up, but it doesn't make a difference. Iceberg will lightning bolt him down, and now he's onto Nico Baby. The blink across the arc. Lightning, he finds him. It's a triple kill for Iceberg, and he's looking for more as he gets on top of the Snapfire as well. They don't need their Phantom Assassin when you've got a Zeus. He gets an ultra kill for himself from this engagement. Iceberg is a happy, happy man.
A bauble from the void.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
FNG. Hey, buddy, they want to fight whilst this PA is down. I mean, this is just kind of a three-man engagement. They don't have their mid laner. Do they really care? Doesn't seem like it. Iceberg trying to turn it around. Might be able to get FNG. No, he will not. The Hood helping FNG out a lot. Meanwhile, Handskin, he's able to bring down Always Wanna Fly as well. 2 clean kills from Alliance there. A really heads-up play, even though they didn't have the numbers advantage, realizing that they can squeeze out a little bit more value out of these heroes, and they do exactly that. Yeah, and now we see Snapfire. She's got the level 18, moving in on 20, and queuing up that MKB, so we know what kind of game Limp is looking to play. And a smoke up from Alliance. They're looking for trouble, and they may well just find it. Where is the movement in? Now, I think they might have seen those creeps dying at mid. General pretty cautiously coming forward, and now jumping from S4, immediately followed up by the gobble up as well. FNG appears on his face, and General gets eliminated. A very clean kill from Alliance. Now they're trying to turn it into a little bit more. Hey, Roger, can they see him? Do they put their eyes on him? They don't. I'm going to go for the D-Ward instead. A lightning bolt thrown now. They're jumping in on this one. S4 gets a 2-man crush off, but they need to get Nico Baby out of there because V-Tune is just getting on top of the Drown. She brings her down, pops to BKB, gets a kill, moves across, gets Limp as well. The fight's over before it begins for Alliance. V-Tune has just taken out both of the big heroes, and now she's just going to clean through everybody else. S4's going to be the next target. He's not living very long. An ultra kill for V-Tune in a matter of seconds. Brutal. Yeah, and
Dire's middle tower.
the build's very interesting as well because it seems like she's prioritizing defending herself from the Zeus rather than prioritizing this Hurricane Pike, which might help her against the Phantom Assassin. And that's what ultimately cost her in that last engagement. You know, she could not get away from the Phantom Assassin. I still think BKB was the right option. I'm just wondering if there's something she could have cut out of this build to make things a little bit more efficient. Yeah, but
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
yeah. Looks very funky. Yeah. Always Wanna Fly is rocking up on the high ground, giving his team the vision to start this engagement. They don't even want to go for the Rubik kill. They just want to get themselves away, but S4 and FNG will not be so lucky as they get cleaved in twain by the double damage Phantom Assassin. Goodbye. Good God. Jesus Christ.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
One hit, 9 die. Sad times. Poor old IFNG this game. It's now reverting to the high ground defense as this PA looking to do some damage, looking to take some buildings. They know they're strong. They know there's 2 heroes down the side of Alliance and no one on the team's going to make themselves an easy target. However, Ultimate gets used by Limp here just to try and force out the side of Alliance. Actually, the side's landing onto Void's pretty. He could be in some trouble. Doesn't really have... Oh, he's got a cheese. Never mind. He's good. Just baiting some stuff. Use your spells on me, he asks. Meanwhile, little Shredder stolen by Rubik. Probably not what he was looking for there, but it's something. Kills Tombstone at least.
That be a tribute. Even I like a good bauble.
Meanwhile, a jump in, they managed to FNG off the cliff here, so he's kind of just hanging around up here, but meanwhile, V2 jumps in, destroys Nico, baby. That's your carry gone. Once again, Alliance have to back themselves away. Meanwhile, they will get FNG up on that cliff and kill him off. So, yeah, another just weird engagement from Alliance, which doesn't really work out in their favor, unfortunately. Oh, Limp with a BKB pop as well.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Maybe, or maybe just scared of something. Mini zombie running around, having fun.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah.
Dire's middle
This ain't good.
barracks are under attack. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Here we go, Mortimer's Kisses coming on over the top. They're trying to bring down V-Tune, start this one off. That's just not going to happen, especially without Satanic and the Aegis. And now they just jump onto the tier 4. V-Tune fears absolutely nothing, and with good reason, as these heroes are grouped up and killed again. They're laying on top of each other, just allowing themselves to be cleaved apart. The Drought comes back to life. They will get one more chance of defending themselves from Na'Vi, but it looks like Na'Vi are well in control of this game. Alliance, it's going to take an absolutely crazy play for them to be able to come back into this one. I just don't think they've put in them, but let's see. Gobble Up is ready. They do not have the Mortimer's Kisses. They do not have the level 20 from Limp either.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It ain't gonna be easy.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
PA's one of these heroes where you really like to try and kill off the supporting cast first and then deal with the PA, but when she's doing this much damage, that's really hard to do because she's going to kill your team faster than the entirety of your team kills her team.
Your anger is useless here.
And yeah. Aegis on 40 seconds, yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty brutal. Game feeling tense. Thunder God's gonna give them the vision. Are they following up? Doesn't look like it. Although they have found Hanskin. Hanskin kind of just chilling here, and he's gonna get himself killed off. Not reacting to the Thunder Gods, his biggest mistake. He's going to lose his life. Not coming back into this one. Alvici dumping forward, looking for the next one. That's Nico, baby. That's game, folks. It is it. The clea's coming through, looking very damn tidy for VTune as he finds himself the ultra kills to finish the game with everyone on the side of Alliance, and the GGs are dropped. Na'Vi take game number 2, equaling out the series and bringing things to a 1-1. And what a performance from them. Huge, huge turnaround. All it took was that one Roche engagement, that one misstep from Alliance, and Na'Vi, you know,
Alliance's turn to ban.
It's fair.
Not tomorrow, the day after tomorrow.
Okay, probably the day after tomorrow.
Navi's
Yeah.
turn to pick.
IO banned out. So they're not going to give Navi IO in game 3. It's a good call because now Alliance won't be able to have that PA who can jump on top of this IO and kill him off. So Navi are going to have to go with a different first pick.
So Chen's always an option for them here. Yep, you always got to be thinking that when you're looking at Na'Vi.
Lina is in the pool too.
Lina, yeah.
Lina could be mid or support for them. It's either Chen or Lina. That's it. Maybe Venge. Small, very small chance it's Venge, but it's possible.
Yeah. Undying could be an option for Na'Vi, right? Although he's not that big.
Nah, they're not gonna Undying. Nah.
Okay.
But every time I do that, they always pick it, so we'll see.
Alliance's turn to pick.
They hear you. They hear you. And it's
Boom, there's a Chen.
There we go. Roger Chen. Let's go.
Navi's
So-
turn to pick.
Alliance answer with the Lina.
They
Na'Vi.
steal the Lina back. Okay, not bad. Rubik.
Pick.
Boom, got him.
There it is. Okay. And now Alliance. This is usually when they either grab a carry or an off laner from them.
I think it is a Mars from them.
Yeah,
Either
they
Mars
do have
or a
pick.
10
Morphling.
seconds
I want to say Mars or Morphling.
Okay.
This is what I feel right now.
Remaining.
Both would be very nice.
Turn to ban.
The Mars.
Boom.
Cool.
That's we're 4 for 4 on the Euros that we expected in the first phase.
Yeah,
That's pretty sick.
Pretty sick. We've been doing a lot of casting on this patch, so you know, it's starting to see some patterns emerging here.
Well, it's more like team patterns though. Like for example, if you watch OG, you're not gonna think they're gonna pick Chen and Rubik first phase. They will probably not even go near those heroes in the entire draft, right? So it's also about like understanding the team that is playing and like what strategies they prefer to pick. Alliance, they better be banning out Storm here, because if they don't ban out Storm, Navi is gonna snap that up and it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Navi banning out Undying, I mean that's just the best 5 for Alliance to take, so we're gonna definitely have to get rid of that one. I mean, I expect Alliance to ban out Storm, Zeus, and either Bat or Void Spirit. One of those 3. I mean, or like all 3 of those. But definitely they need to ban Storm with Zeus.
But then they haven't picked up their carry themselves. But still, I think that might be something they want to play into here.
The thing about carries is, okay, there's the Void. Now we're looking at the Storm and the Zeus. Because if you don't ban both of those, Navi, I think they're gonna be very comfortable with this draft once they pick up one of those heroes. It's either you ban both or you ban neither one. Like if you're Alliance, I think. So
10 seconds remaining.
we'll see what happens.
Navi, meanwhile, they've got to ban out some heroes. They've taken down the Undying already. Now they need to think about the next hero to get rid of. I think I would get rid of the Slark here, honestly. I really don't like playing Chen into Slark. Never feels great. Okay, they get rid of Drow. Fair enough.
The draw was really good, like last game, honestly. I think the trialing idea was pretty cool. There it is, Storm banned out from Alliance. So the draw would have been cool for Alliance to have again because the PA is out of the pool. Navi can't really have that, pretty strong counter into the draw for the mid lane game. So that's why they get rid of that.
10 seconds remaining.
Honestly, for Navi though, like there isn't a lot of things they're scared of because it all comes down to what is left in the pool for Navi to take for their strategy. Because this is kind of like a pre-made strat like Navi want to run in this situation, right? Yeah. And they also want maybe who knows? They can pick like Life Stealer. They can pick what? We still got a Sven in the pool. They have a lot of options on the side of Navi, and Navi don't need to ban Sven themselves because Alliance just don't play it.
Alliance's turn to ban.
They banned the Troll Warlord, solid, very strong carry hero. They banned 2 very strong carries on the side of Navi. Now Alliance, are you gonna ban the Zeus again, or are you gonna ban the Zeus here, or you will most likely get Zeus, I think. But we'll see. Maybe Alliance picked like an anti-mage and then Navi's like, we don't want to play Zeus against anti-mage.
5 seconds
That'd be
remaining.
a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that, but it could happen. It could happen.
Alliances turn to pick.
Well, they banned the anti-mage. Wild. Pick the Zeus? Pick Leshrac? Pick something? Heroes.
Na'Vi.
Why did they ban anti-mage? Okay, CM's gonna be picked up by Alliance. They get the sisters.
So a bit faster gameplay and really good at against Chen's creeps. You get the bite, right? You can pretty much remove it. That being said, is Alliance gonna put the CM against the Chen? If it is going to be FNG playing the CM, it's going to be hard to go into the offlane sometimes, but we'll see. Navi see the CM, probably won't be expecting any illusion heroes from them, honestly. Sven is still looking real good right now. Lifestealer looks good too. They haven't had so much success with Lifestealer lately for Navi, so they might be shying away from that, but I think Sven or Lifestealer, they both look pretty solid. Unless they want to pick up 3 now. They go with the Sonar first. Okay. So Sonar still in the pool. They're going to go with that instead. And they're going to hold off to pick the carry and the mid for the last 2 picks.
So it is, of course, Alliance which have the final pick in this draft. So we're kind of expecting Na'Vi to pick up probably the mid lane and extend ban out some counters. Though it's kind of awkward. They have to get both. So it's a lot cut out for them in these last picks. Both teams really shielding their core heroes until the very end of this draft. Of course, I think I'm still thinking Slark might be okay for Alliance. Doesn't love playing into Slardar, but.
I kind of like Death Prophet for Alliance. Not super amazing in Slaughter, but Death Prophet looks pretty good for Alliance. Another hero that's pretty cool is Arc Warden, but I'm not sure if Nico Baby is playing Arc Warden at the moment. But that's another hero that's kind of similar to Troll and the Drow that can like destroy Slaughter in the lane. That's why they banned out this Troll and Drow, right? They didn't want these range carries against their Slaughter that they were gonna pick up.
Taking their time for an Alliance, and they're going to grab themselves a Spectre. Okay, the hero we've kind of forgot about recently. Fallen out of popularity a little bit, but still raises her head every now and again, and Navi's instant response is going to be the V2 Lifestealer, a classic.
Yeah. So they do go with the Lifestealer. They had the option with the Sven, but they preferred the Lifestealer in this situation. Alliance picking up the Spectre. What do you think of this, Nomad? Specterino, you're the Spectre expert. I'm gonna let you shine right here.
Alrighty. Well, looking at Spectre into this draft, honestly, it doesn't feel amazing into Slaughter, but you do have 2 cores which you can kind of jump on top of and try to bring down. Always enjoying the long team fights, of course, which makes it quite nice into Chen, who's typically one of these guys that kind of stops one person getting bursted. I don't dislike it. I don't love it. I don't dislike it. I think it's good. I think it's just like a good kind of stable carry which allows you to kind of get behind. Yeah. Might even consider going for a Radiance this game. We'll see what their final pick is on Na'Vi, and they can kind of decide what Alliance actually want to do, but that is a possibility for them. Manta into Slardar makes a lot more sense.
Ooh, look at the Navi's bans too. They're really protecting his Lifestealer. They banned out Razor. DP would have been really nice for Alliance too because of the Exo and creating that chaos with the Haunt Exo plus the Mars Arena, creating like that, pretty much having that cage for your Death Prophet. That would have been a pretty sick combination too.
Yeah, I would have liked that.
So are you saying you're happy if you're Spectre this game, Nomad?
We'll wait until we see the final hero. I don't think it's like amazing. I don't think it's bad. Yeah.
I don't think I would be happy if I'm Spectre in this game.
No?
I would be pretty frustrated. Chen is like one of the better heroes against Spectre. Not only do you have creeps that make your Desolate kind of useless, but Guardian Greaves plus Hand of God. Spectre doesn't have a whole lot of damage output early on. So all that damage output being mitigated with the heals makes it so hard for Spectre to have some good fights early game. So Zeus I think is a little worse now because of Spectre, but they still gonna pick it. Boom. Hey, we saw that we saw the Zeus coming from like the Rubik pick, and I'm surprised Alliance still gave it to them. They did need something that needed a lot of magic damage in this draft.
Yeah.
The Spectre can hunt the Zeus down, but
Exactly.
it's playing against Chen though, right? Like Spectre can hunt Zeus down, what, 25 minutes in, 22 minutes into the game, I want to say, by himself. But before that, needs help from his allies. And you might just lose the game if your alliance is this time around before that. Like Slaughter against Spectre is good. Chen is going to get a really early mech, going to stack a lot of camps. There isn't a lot of heroes on Alliance's side that can actually invade this game to stop those stacks from happening. So I fully expect Iceberg to get a really early Aghanim's, and they also have insane physical damage with the Slaughter Lifestealer. So Alliance can't really itemize for both the Zeus and the Slaughter combination right now. I gotta go with Navi's draft again. I think Alliance can fight though, and they have a lot of potential in the mid and the late game, but I think I prefer Navi's draft.
Yeah, I think I have to agree, honestly. Although I do actually like, I think they actually picked up the Spectre because they were predicting the Zeus to come in. They have to have been. And that is a fairly nice answer to the Zeus, but at the same time, Iceberg, you know, he's probably going to go grab a 4-star for this game and just kind of bait him out, and then you throw in the Chen heal as well. I don't really think it's going to be that good. Yeah, I think I don't like DK into Slaughter either. I always feel like that's kind of like a counter, if you like.
If you look at Navi's draft, they needed a lot of magic damage. If they really were expecting the Zeus, I feel they should have just banned the Zeus and gave the Invoker to Navi in this game. Like, just looking back on it, you're probably happy playing against an Invoker if you're Alliance. You have a CM for some aura, you can still pick like some other last hero that can, you know, have a pretty good time against Invoker too, and just play the game out. They're not going to have a lot of magical damage on Navi. You can just build up armor and fight them back.
Yeah, true. Alrighty, well, these are our drafts, these are our predictions. I think we're both kind of leaning the way of Na'Vi for this final game of this best of 3 series, but let's find out which way the coin will fall in the third game of this upper bracket matchup between Na'Vi and Alliance here at the Dota Pit. Good luck's thrown out by Iceberg. It's going to be limp in the mid lane, the DK playing into the Zeus. Typically, I think this can get a little bit rough for the DK, can't it?
Yeah, it can be. I mean, DK's okay. If he just like farms up and buys like a cloak, he can tank up against Navi's heroes, since he has some built-in armor and stuff like that. But he's not going to be able to put a lot of pressure onto the Zeus. Zeus is just going to non-stop cast Arc Lightning in the lane and make sure that level 6 Dragon Knight can't do any tower damage. It's not like game 2 with the Snapfire and the Earth Spirit that kept on killing the Zeus over and over again. This time they have a Lina position 4, not a hero that roams.
30
No,
seconds.
not at all. She is quite sad, especially when she goes to this null talisman build with just the tank goes. Asgard just looking to harass in this lane and try and free up as much space for the Spectre as possible. Always on a flag, to be top with General. This Rubik Slaughter lane, we've seen it a fair bit. It's not bad, it's not bad. I always like to have a Fade Bolt when you're playing a melee off-lane hero. Fade Bolt is always your best friend in that situation.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid lane.
They are coming in on Slaughter right now. They're getting on top of him, but they're able to grab themselves the bounty rune.
For Frostbite.
Yeah, they got it. He's dead. LSA comes through as well. Right click come through, and that'll be a first blood. Go in the way of Nico.
Good start for Nico, baby. He loves his first blood. Gonna get a nice rake band.
Pretty nice. Yeah. That's help UCS. I mean, one of the Spectre's weaknesses is 53 starting damage. It's not very much, and you can get beat out in a lot of circumstances, but without first blood and getting out of the raid ban nice and early, that's going to help counter that quite a lot.
Yeah, I like FNG just going for that Frostbite, just for the level 1 play, so the Lina can cast the Light Strike Array right after. They won't be able to secure as many range creeps for the time being, but that's okay. The first blood was just completely worth it to scale Frostbite level 1. Bottom lane. This is a very good lane for Na'Vi. They got the Chen and the Lightstealer. Lightstealer can heal a little bit more from the Feast as well. There's a combo that we've seen from here and there. By the way, Chen is amazing against Lina. Like, look what's happening to her. She's just getting kicked out by this one creep, and she can't fight back at all.
Damn melee creep chasing me around, not letting me play my game. Get away from
This
me.
is so embarrassing, actually. If you're a Dota hero and you're being chased around by a freaking melee creep and you actually can't fight back, it's gotta feel real bad. And you're just trying to go like, you know, 50-50-ish a bit, and then once they get enough levels, they can just kill the Lina in this bottom lane.
And now Chen actually finds himself the Ogre Frost Mage as well, so if Hanskin did want to trade with Roger, yeah, not happening anymore, sorry mate.
Damn. V2, 9 armor. It's a level 2 hero with 9 armor. Oh, Hanskin, you got too close.
Immediate TP from Hanskin. It is going to be enough to get him away just about. Very, very close there though for the Lina. Nice reactions, just immediately pop that TP scroll and get herself to safety.
Bottom lane looking real bad for Alliance already, but there's a huge creep wave going into them. That's going to be nice. How are we looking on mid here?
Pretty good. It's just chilling. Yeah, snooze fest, you know, it's a Zeus DK lane. I'm not sure what you're expecting though. Iceberg's actually walking back to base, so maybe not that easy here.
Yeah, he actually used a lot of his mana to get these early last hits, used all his bottle as well. It would have been really nice if maybe the bounty was left for him, but they couldn't really do it with Alliance having 3 heroes top, I think. So now Limp gonna deny an entire creep wave. He's gonna get pretty far ahead now in terms of XP, but
Benji is going up in the top lane though as they manage to get on top of him. Nico maybe unable to do much, just throwing down the dagger, but it's not enough to save. Poor old Crystal Maiden.
And General doing what he does, winning lanes against melee carries. And Spectre went for a Ring of Basti, by the way, first. With that first blood gold. Did not buy a rate band, so they got a little bit more mana regen. Not looking too hot at the moment. Sodar is keeping up, even though he did feed away first blood.
Yeah, not doing too badly. So I mean, first blood doesn't really matter for the person who dies, generally speaking. It's more about the advantage you give to the person who gets it, but unfortunately Spectre is just kind of... She's an okay laner, she's a pretty good laner, but she just doesn't really like roll over lanes. You never see a Spectre just absolutely dominate a lane. It's not what the hero does.
Nope, unless you deny a lot of creeps somehow, but then you're just like kind of outplaying your opponent.
Yeah, sometimes she can actually be like a really good help towards the strong support. If you've got like a high damage support hero in your lane with you, then those daggers can be really useful just for the vision. Iceberg doing some really nice denying in the mid lane. Limp's gonna try and reset the base rune here. He's too quick, but Iceberg's trying to burst him, but Limp has the stick, so we'll be fine. Oh, Iceberg, he had a dream, and now he TP's back to base again. Wow. He really values his mana in this lane.
Right. And Chen is actually gonna TP him.
Is he though? He's gonna die. Iceberg TP's in the middle of Hanskin's face right now, and Hanskin's just like, oh, well, see you later, buddy. I'm just gonna TP myself away. I don't want anything to do with Iceberg.
Maybe if he body blocked the Dragon Knight a little bit, he might have been able to get that haste, and then actually kill the Dragon Knight too. Because if that Dragon Knight doesn't get the haste, then he's dead.
Oh yeah.
That would have been pretty bad for Limp.
That was life or death for Limp there.
Exactly.
Well, the fact that he lived there is pretty big news though, as he pulls himself ahead on the last hit chart, meaning that this mid lane is going to continue to be very even between the two players, despite Iceberg's multiple trips back to base.
Bounty rune's also coming out. It's going to be some nice refill soon for the Zeus.
Yeah, Limp though getting low, getting real low to Iceberg. He's unable to finish the job once again though, as once again the DK just keeps himself away, pops a Fairy Fire, and will survive this one. Iceberg going for the rune steal here, but unfortunately it's already gone, so he's not going to be able to grab himself a bounce rune, won't get the bottle refill, and that'll be that. It is? Oh, Roger's pinging that ward immediately, saying like, yeah, Lina's there, she's warding, trust me dude. That is some sick game sense there from the Chen. I have no idea how we predicted that one. Maybe it was a D ward which happened first or something, I'm not too sure, but Hanskin now does get on top of Iceberg. Limp's coming over as well, has the Dragon Form, has the Dragon Tail available. Some nice blocks coming from Hanskin, slows down the Zeus, he's in some trouble, and I don't think there's any way out of this one. Unfortunately, Hanskin drops down the LSA, and that'll finish the job on Iceberg. Great kill in the middle lane, Limp already popping the Dragon Form, and they've got a catapult. This tower's going to take so much damage.
Yeah, that's exactly why I was looking at that momentum being such a great kill, because they got the catapult, right? This tower, 800 damage, then they pop the clip. This is gonna TP back in. It's probably gonna take another 300 damage right now.
CM needs to run, won't be able to do so. General's gonna plonk her down. Meanwhile, Nico maybe once again can do nothing. He just has to watch his CM die. Like some sick twisted nightmare.
It's so hard. This is the one weakness of Crystal Maiden. Since she's so slow in the lane, can't actually get away from this super fast Zara with the sprint. It's like one telekinesis and you're just dead every time.
Every dang time.
I'm
sure
so
taking control of the enemy jungle a bit. What are you surprised about, sir?
Handskin, like he's playing Lina, but he's playing like he's a tiny or something in this game. Just constantly in the enemy jungle, scouting things out, but you know, you're not tiny, you're not tanky, so you just get blown up by the Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus ain't dealing with you, Handskin. He ain't dealing with you today. You're going down. That's a lot of magic damage from Zeus. Yeah, and now some lovely creeps for Iceberg. He is loving life right now. Even though he did just die, he's able to bounce back really neatly with these stacks in the jungle.
Yeah, and he's gonna get the neutral items too. That's the best part about stacks. You farm them at 7 minutes, you get all the neutral items, send them. Oh, no! My god!
Oh, the sabotage!
Oh no!
Oh god! That's not how you.
And now the mid tower is dead. And now the mid tower is dead. Yo, the Zeus was ready to TP the base and Chen bring him back with Divine Terror with 4 resources, and now he's dead. Tower's dead. Rubik's dead. Oh god.
The Thunder Creek wouldn't have done that if the Chen come over and fulfill the criteria though. That's wow. Roger just straight up killing his mid laner. What an absolute savage.
Oh, that was amazing. We needed that in our life. We needed that. That was nice. I was like, oh whatever, man. But farming, get my Aghanims. He's got his point boost. Oh, S4!
Rita comes down, catches him out. Nico maybe even drops the horn onto his face as well. They just want to under and they will do exactly that. This tower doesn't really seem to care though. He's continuing to chase always on a fly, now realizing that maybe this isn't the best idea. Power split shotting away at us, and actually they didn't even finish the job. They need a little bit more. Oh my goodness! At the very last second, the Spectre TP's away. A risky play, but it pays off big dividends as they kill off the Zeus and get themselves away. Meanwhile, Handskin did die down at bottom 50 GG, so this lifesteal is having a Gale time in his bottom lane.
Yeah, he's untouchable right now, and come down here, they are not going to be able to kick out B-Tune, I think, unless they decide to bring both the Mars and the Dragon Knight. Which they might have to do since the mid tower is dead. I want to say that haunt from Spectre was probably unnecessary. That was a solo kill from S4. Definitely happening. And then because he made that play and tanked too many tower hits and has to use a TP, he's in a very awkward position now. Ooh, that Thunder God's Wrath almost killed Nico Baby as well.
It really did.
Oh, wow.
Man, this
that was very cool.
It's getting very close. A lot of people have some close shaves, and some people just slipping and getting cut. But yeah, this is actually going to be a Spectre Radiance game. Thank you. As predicted by our expert casters.
I just want to say, if he goes for Radiance, he's probably going to get wrecked. Yeah, he's going for a blade mail. Alright, thank you.
There we go.
There we go. Oh, please, not a straight Radiance. That would have been absolutely disastrous. Navi would have just rolled over this entire map, just taking tower after tower, and once the Aghanim's up on Zeus too. Roger, there's an arena coming for you.
And they go onto the Chen, trying to take him down. They'll be able to blow him up pretty easily, but now S4 needs to get himself away. With that haste train, that's not going to be hard. He's gone already. So it's just a clean kill onto the Chen, and escape out from the side of Alliance. I mean, whilst the swinging face does feel pretty even, looks pretty even on the scoreboard, Navi are starting to pull ahead on their worth. This Lifestealer has just had an absolute freedom of a game so far. And fun like an absolute map
Yeah, he really does. He's just gonna get more and more farmed. It's the Dragon Knight. It has a blink dagger now. They're gonna make a smoke play soon. They also have Pont up in 30 seconds. This is gonna be Alliance's timing. S4 already holding a smoke as a position 3. He's the one who's been making space for like the past couple of minutes with that arena. Killing the Zeus, killing the Chen. bringing the Zeus back middle, running away with the haste. S4 doing everything possibly can. General. Oh, he wants this big boy kill. Oh, he's gonna feel so nice.
And he's gonna get it. Big slap. Bash the deep.
Damn. Dude, Sada is a crazy ass hero, man.
Yeah.
Kill the Mars like just like that.
Yeah, you catch him alone, you suddenly realize what kind of output this hero can consistently do. They're like an spells, loves, Corrosive Haste, cheap, and also they jump the lights through the middle lane. The Thunder God's Wrath is out of the round. There was always one fly jumps in, lifts back, throw back onto the limp. He's in some trouble. The LSA is going to try and help him out, but the bridge off from V2 means he's absolutely fine, and the DK is just going to slowly get dropped. Meanwhile, FNG is going to be the lifestealer's next target. He's going to jump inside that creep to try and dodge out the damage which is coming his way. He's going to be fine and continue this pressure onto the middle tier 1 tower, jumping out the other side. Hanskin doing what he can, but unfortunately what he can is not enough, as V2 will be able to take tier 1 away from Alliance, opening up the map for their team considerably.
That was such a good call from Navi. When Mars died top, instantly going middle. General though.
S4 looking for a bit of revenge here. Nickerman is going to hoard himself across to secure this kill onto General and get himself a bit of money in the process. But the Slardar had literally just finished his Blink Dagger, so he's cool. He's laughing, quite literally. He's happy with that.
And it's time for a smoke kill. Wait, does Iceberg have Axe? No way. 12.5-minute Aghanims after having that such a bad start, kind of. Dying middle, dying to neutrals. Jeez.
This guy hits creeps real good. That's all I can say.
Yep. Now they're gonna smoke up and they're just gonna have so much damage. They're gonna have the Wrath soon as well. The Nimbus is just enough. With the Nimbus alone, they can get the kills.
Yep. Alliance, they may not know what they're walking into. As FNG is going to be killed off by General.
Didn't even pop in the smoke for that.
Yeah, that's
straight to Roshan.
In we go.
Oh, it's a very early rush. 13 minutes. I don't think I've seen like this early of a Roshan calls coming out from teams, but Navi feels so confident with this Chen. He's level 7. You got a Lightstealer with Armlet, Slardar, Corrosive Haze. You got the Nimbus up in 18 as well. Yeah, Alliance feels terrible right now. They don't have Haunt up either. They can't take this.
In they go.
So good for Navi.
Yeah, I love the flowchart Dota from them as well, you know, like get Zeus, get loads of farms, get Nimbus, get the kill with Nimbus, use Slardar, get Roshan, like it just feels like it runs really smoothly from this team. Like you'd think they've played this lineup 100 times before.
Exactly.
Hanskin is seen. General wants Nico Baby though, he's farming on low HP and they'll be able to take him down. But the Lifestealer isn't even leaving. Finally realizes that, okay, maybe I should get out and do something about this. And they will be able to get the kill right then. Legion comes in, he just starts hounding away FNG, who's doing his best with the freezing field, realizing that he's probably not survived from this one, trying to get under the tower, trying to escape. General comes in though to finish the job, and they will bring down FNG as well. 2 clean kills from Navi. They're completely uncontested on this map right now.
That was looking a bit greedy from B2, not hopping out just to get that carry kill onto the Spectre, but in the end he realizes he had to do it, does it, secures the kill, secures the Crystal Maiden, and things are looking so good for Navi. They're gonna just go for the tier 2s already. 14 minutes. They want to control tier 2s.
Wow. This is domination from this team.
Yeah. And there's nothing Alliance can do. Like this Dragon Knight, he has a blink, but he doesn't feel good blinking into fights. He can only go for pickoffs on the side lanes, and at the same time, he doesn't really have a whole lot of damage output either. Oh.
A bit of a rumble up in the top lane. As Mars looking like he's going to get dropped. Drops on the arena, but actually just clips the side of that Nimbus there and look like as he is going to lose his life. Blind General just sit in the middle of the arena.
And B2,
meanwhile, another kill going away. There's a Lightstealer. It's just never ending. It is just never ending. They're all over the place. And Alliance, they're kind of getting a taste of what they dealt out in game number 1.
Now Hanskin as well. Gets his TP cancelled. Yeah. UDT is stealing Ancients and coming over just to secure the kill. Ah man, this game is, I hate to say it, Nomad, but Alliance, they're gonna have to pull someone out of the butt.
Oh, they catch Iceberg, yeah. Okay, Zeus might die.
Okay,
Chen ulti comes back as well. Oh, he comes, the heals! They keep him alive! Oh my god, they're just not letting anybody fall. They turning around on the limb space, he gets that corrosive haze and is dead. Oh my god, they saved him. They saved him, Private Iceberg. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Hand of God, life stealer heal. And that was a dragon form as well, plus a haunt from Nico Baby. The tier 2 tower mid-side, S4 is dead too. Yep. This, sir, is why you banned the Zeus.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
You shut him down, doesn't matter. All they needed in this game was this magical damage hero. And the Nimbus is like perfect for this game too. And the Spectre, like, he's nowhere near the point where it can solo kill Zeus, right? And they've already like pretty much taken over the whole map.
So just to recap, about 13 minutes, which was only 4 minutes ago, Spectre killed Slardar. That was the last kill which Alliance got. Since then, they've killed Crystal Maiden, Spectre, Crystal Maiden again, Mars, Crystal Maiden again, Lena, DK, Mars, and now they're taking the tower as well. So, yeah.
They're online. This is what you call lineup online. Oh, Nico Baby, he's getting hunted.
Activated. Yeah, S4 as well in some trouble. Both heroes simultaneously getting jumped right now. Nico Baby, well, Liv's coming down. They're trying to turn around the general. Nico Baby realizes he can't really stick around for this one. Meanwhile, S4 does fall on the other side. And Chico gets the kill. He has the back. No way he gets away from this. Liv has to kill him. The creeps! They see him! They get the kill at the very least, but my god, it's not a good one for Lim. He doesn't feel good about that whatsoever. And meanwhile, his tier 3 towers get taken by B2, and B2 does not give a damn right now. Oh god.
Dire's top tower.
How long do they have on the clock? What point can they actually fight back into this team?
Radiant's bottom tower.
You want the truth or you want the most optimistic answer I can give you?
Give me it straight.
What do you want?
Give me it straight. Don't beat it around the bush. For the diagnosis. The prognosis, I guess.
Yeah, Alliance can maybe have a chance to fight when his Aegis goes down, which is in 15 seconds, but not before they lose this round. Yeah, but maybe I'm telling you like a 5% chance. You have a chance.
Alrighty, Elias. Fans, it's time to believe. Channel your energy. Steven says 5%. Gaben says 7%. I say 10%. Let's go, Alliance. You've got the Spectre. Maybe it's gonna be a no.
Yeah, the 5% is like me expecting Iceberg to do some absolutely nutty shit where he just like in the front lines and dies right away. Like
True.
That's my 5% right here. But other than that, like if Navi stay in formation, Alliance are not going to be able to penetrate this.
Yeah, if Zeus queues up a Blink Dagger, then that 5% is going to like jump up to 20%.
Actually, I prefer if the Zeus had a Glimmer Cape in this game against Alliance's heroes. I think it's all magic damage, and a Glimmer against like the Mars ulti, the Spectre and stuff will keep him alive long enough for the Chen to heal the Zeus back up and for all of Navi's heroes to just dish their damage out. Yeah, Bloodstone is also good because it gives you magic resistance and you get that heal too that Alliance just can't burst to. Like they have a damage problem on the side of Alliance. Huge damage problem.
Yeah, they do. Moving up to the top, they see Hans again farming away, living the dream in the trees. Then Nimbus comes down, he's on the move, but they're trying to catch him out here, and General gets on him instantly.
High ground again, they go.
Dead. Lena. Indeed. S4 does find himself double damage. Something.
Zeus has Boots of Travels, but Chen can actually bring him into this team fight with a Divine Favor as well. They're actually not going to go high ground, huh? B-Tune is kind of playing outside the base, waiting for the creeps, so that's
just waiting for the creeps,
yeah. Efficiency! He went out, killed a big creep, and came back. Efficiency.
Sailing them seas of efficiency as they get on to the melee barracks. Alliance answer. It's FNG running over and thinking about casting Crystal Nova and then deciding it was too dangerous and not doing that. So there is no one. Short version. They would lose their melee barrack in the top lane. Lina is back in the business, but unfortunately it's just feeling far too difficult for them to actually approach these engagements. Nico baby, he's got that ultimate orb queued up, you know, not a million miles away. Manta, maybe. It's a big comeback item. I say maybe with a capital M and a capital A-Y-B-N-E, as well as Roger's inside the arena, but they can't even bring this guy down. I mean, he's just too tanky with the mech.
Yeah,
the god ready to go.
That's it, gets out. Spectre didn't want to haunt for that either.
On the run,
not a good enough kill.
And makes it. Iceberg not scouting this lightning bolt for him. I think it blinked further than he had.
Just kind of creep waves. They want to try to lock Alliance into their base further, take the tier 2 bottom, so if they win a fight, they can just get Megas right after that. Roshan can also start spawning now. That's also on Navi's checklist of things to do before they end this game, possibly.
For sure. General, swimming on through on something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got the light in him.
Yeah. Hey Lip, how's it going? Trying to get himself away. S4 comes in with the spirits, not enough to save his life though. Beachin will easily be able to rip through Man's DK. That's a big tanky DK, by the way. That's the tankiest hero. Didn't look like it.
Yep. And that is the high ground once again. I mean, DK's gonna have to buy back. Like, they can't afford to give up a second rack.
Oh no, FNG. Dares come too close. But guys, hold on. Spectre has just finished Manta. And he's on top of Iceberg now. Can't finish job. Popping the one to try and do so. And the god comes through. Dagger is available for Nico, baby. Trying to run him down. There's no TP supports coming. This should be a kill for Nico. Oh, never mind. Yes, there is. Saying what up. Can he finish the job? Spirit Blast comes through. Pops his blade mail. The dispersion will get the kill onto Iceberg. Nico, baby, finds one. He might be going for two. I mean, kind of has to go for two. If there's buyback from the Zeus, drops down the Nimbus. Oh no, Spectre in some trouble. The Liv throws her back inside the Nimbus, but they actually kill the critical TP. Chip will find him with the spear. Beautifully done. Meanwhile in the base, S4's gonna get wrecked. Liv throws down the zone to beat him, but he doesn't really care. The buyback from the Spectre actually comes back into the engagement, trying to defend the high ground. Stun out onto the Lifestealer. Ultimate from FNG as well. Do they have the nerve to bring him down? They just well might. They kill it off. They've done it. They've killed the Lifestealer. The hope is alive for Alliance, but they did buy back on their Spectre. Let's not forget that. But we can for a minute as they jump onto the Chen, kill off Roger, making it 3 kills going the way of Alliance. I mean, they get the Zeus buyback as well. So
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, they say the racks. That's the biggest thing as well, right? The racks are like 100 HP. The Lightsaber was trying to commit to it. That's why he died. Doesn't get the racks. They get the kill. Hey, remember that 5%? How we said it was gonna start? It was gonna be Iceberg doing something that he probably doesn't need to do. I think all he had to do was stay middle with his team, right, and help his allies just take the racks. He can literally fight 5 versus 5. It doesn't matter what spells Alliance cast. As soon as Chen pops the mech, pops the Hand of God, that's it. All of Alliance damage is pretty much mitigated. But, you know, Iceberg, he really wants to push up bottom lane, gets caught out by the Spectre. Spectre also doesn't have buyback, which means if Nico Baby dies once in the next 7 minutes, it's probably gonna
jump in, stone out. The lights are going for him again. Hit, just dropping everything they've got onto the lights already. Gone a second time around. Beachin eliminated from existence by Alliance. Just dropping everything they've got onto the Lifestealer's head. Arena giving it their all. And now, well, 3-man stun in from General. He brings down one instantly. Hanskin is out of this engagement. Nico Baby not particularly healthy as it's FNG. S4 comes in from behind. 3-man contributions to try and slow Na'Vi down, but they are going to be able to get on top of Limp and get him killed off. That is a DK gone from existence. Nico Baby trying to get out, but General is hot on his heels. The Fishy comes on across. Nico Baby needs to run, but unfortunately he's got the corrosive haze on him. There's other heroes coming over, but no one really quick enough to actually close the gap here, so it does look like Nico Baby is going to be able to make it back to the high ground and will survive this engagement after all. But still, Alliance lose 3. They get the kill on the Lifestealer. They get a little bit carried away, dive a little too deep. General goes in with the sick 3-man crush, and they turn this one around.
Yeah, that started with the Thunder God's Wrath that gave vision for General to be able to just jump in. And we see Iceberg, he's got plenty of spell amp. This man still does a crazy amount of damage. Alliance forgetting that even without the Lifestealer, Na'Vi does a lot of work.
They do indeed. Now inside the pit we shall go, and that is not going to take very long to bring down Roshan with the Desolator and with the corrosive haze. Roshan will fall. Aegis in the hand of the Lifestealer. He's strong once again. Died twice in a row, but will not die 3 times in a row.
Yeah. The big kill Na'Vi's looking for right now is just a Spectre. She doesn't have buyback for 5 minutes. So she's dead, she's gone for 90 seconds, and that's just enough time for Na'Vi to just pretty much get Megas, and Alliance just don't have that lineup that can come back from Megas.
Not really. Not really. Yeah, they need something like the Zeus on their team or something along those lines. Sven would help, but Spectre, not the ideal hero for dealing with that.
I'm really surprised Na'Vi didn't actually buy like a Glimmer Cape or a Pipe or something on someone. It's such a big item this game. Maybe even the Slaughter. Like if he has a Pipe, oh man, Alliance's damage would be close to nothing after that. They got the Greaves, Pipe combo. Oh my god.
See you later, Mars. He's in some trouble. He's going to pop the BKB and get himself away, but they've already lost S4. Dead for 30 seconds. That's going to allow them to take this range barracks down. There is a tier 2 down to the bottom lane, so they can't move on to the Megas just yet. They do need to reset that. Nico Baby's been pushing deep in that bottom lane, just trying to get the wave out and buy their team as much time as they possibly can. Spectre now has the Basher, so real opportunity to horn in and kill the Zeus in these engagements if she can.
Zeus does have a cheese down. A lot of time chasing the Zeus down first. And he's gonna pop the cheese. There's gonna be a Hand of God. I think the Spectre actually needs to go for the Rubik first and then hunt the Zeus afterwards. Unless they can collapse on the Zeus together with like the Dragon Knight plus the Mars. You need all 3 cores. Oh, I saw an Arcane Rune bottom. That's a big rune. I think he knows. He knows. Oh boy.
He's running.
Yeah. Mario, take the purple rune. It's time. Oh, also gets a Veil. He wants to end the game right now.
Jesus, he does, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, already pops the rune. Okay, he wants to put that Veil in. It's time. Mario with the purple rune. This is the scariest magic damage hero at the moment.
See a lot of pings coming out onto the live stream. I mean, he doesn't have to be worried this time. He's got that Aegis, so he can just come up here and hit the tower. Wait for the next rage. Just come up there, smack away the tower. Doesn't want to risk himself dying, so we'll casually do that. Nimbus comes down. Probably need 100 gold hand skin here, but the tower has fallen. FNG just waiting, getting down some wards.
Yeah. No, the purple rune.
White is.
It's running out. He really used it so early because of the veil that he wanted to put in his inventory, but that's sad.
Tis rather as they now drop the horn. They're trying to go for somebody here, but the horn's now being used finally on Weisberg, but they're so ready for this on the side of Na'Vi. They just turn around. They absolutely obliterate Nico Baby. He's going to fall. A lot of damage coming down onto the Chen. They'll be able to at least get one return kill here, but I'm not sure it's going to go from that. VTune dropping low. Has the Aegis, don't forget, and he's actually going to arm the top his way through this fight. Beautifully done by VTune. Takes down FNG. Looking on to Lim with the corrosive Haley. We'll be able to turn around and kill off that lifesteal, but will die regardless as Selena actually teams back into the fountain, but that is going to be it, folks. GG is called. Alliance are going to get taken down to the lower bracket by Na'Vi as they secure this third and final game in this series. Man, I mean, they were edging on the precipice of a comeback there, I feel, but they didn't quite make it work in the end, did they?
Yeah, Na'Vi just had to group up. They realized their flaw was just trying to stay too split and utilizing this bot and Chen relocate stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. Those things don't mean anything when you're that far ahead in the game. You just gotta go together.